What's up guys, I'm Jeremy with UTV Source and we are out here in beautiful Glamis, California, setting up to be an epic day out here, and we've got an epic ride to tell you guys about. Yep, that's right, this is our 2022 Polaris RZR Pro R Ultimate, and we are giving you guys the review and ride video.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and let's get it up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
Now, just like all our other review and rides, we give you the tech specs, the stock specs, everything you want to know about this new vehicle, but there's so much to cover here that I've got to bring in a buddy. And what better buddy to bring in than Mr. Kyle Litten. Boom! What's up, man?
What up?
I know you're excited about this car.
Pumped.
Very pumped about it, so I'm gonna let that enthusiasm go. I'm gonna take a step back, and Kyle, you take it away with this thing.
All right, thanks, Jeremy. This thing is a beast. The myth, the legend they've been talking about for years, it is finally out. It's got a new motor, new suspension, new sway bars, boxed arms, you name it. They went all out, so let's dive into it. All right, guys, let's dive into the new ProStar 2.0 4-cylinder dual overhead cam with a whopping 225 horsepower, naturally aspirated, the biggest motor in the industry to ever be put into a side-by-side. With a bigger motor, they had to go bigger clutches. With bigger clutches, they had to go to a bigger belt. With all that horsepower, they had to back it up with some beefy suspension. So let's get into it right now. Let's get into the all-new suspension, the MaxLink 74-inch wide by 104.5-inch wheelbase with 29 inches of usable travel to straight send it. From there, they had to upgrade the arms. The all-new boxed MaxLink suspension is accompanied with the 3.0 internal bypass X2 live valve coilover. The live valve speaks to the DYNAMIX system for on-the-fly adjustment for any type of driving. Rocks, snow, mud, or maybe the sand dunes. Let's go hit the back suspension before we go rip. The MaxLink rear suspension shows a huge, massive rear trailing arm. This thing, I don't know, this tall, it's massive. Going from there, goes into the rear radius rods. Pretty decent radius rods, stock from the factory. If you look a little bit further, you'll see the all-new toe link traveling down the trailing arm for added adjustability and added performance. To bring all this suspension together is the reliable DYNAMIX live valve shock system. All right guys, let's get into the chassis. First of its kind, 2-inch tubing, one-piece cage, but it had to be. It had to be massive because of all the massive upgrades, motor, tranny, suspension. They had to do a bigger cage. There's no way I was gonna forget about the Pro R tire package. The Maxxis 32-inch Rampage Fury on 15-inch 5-lug wheels. Hidden behind those 5-lug wheels is a massive brake system for this beast of a car. All right guys, let's go over the interior of the all-new Pro R. The Pro R is basically, the interior is the same as the Pro XP. Being 6'2", 300 pounds, there's plenty of room in this car. Also added bonus is the telescoping adjustable steering wheel. With that, we move into the Click 6 harnesses. Now, you typically see your pullover basic seatbelt in a side-by-side. These are a better option. I personally would upgrade that option. Hit up UTV Source and order PRP 5.3 harnesses right now. From there, you have the ride command system. The ride command system lets you control all the throttle positions and the suspension system. From there, you got comfort, you got track, you got rock, and you got Baja mode for the suspension. Now, for the throttle positions, you have sport, rock, and race. We're in the dunes. You know what time it is. Let's go!
Heavy.
Yeah, buddy.
Dude.
Yes. Oh, I see you brought the heat. So that must mean that you like the Pro R.
Dude, I love this thing. It's everything they said it was gonna be. This thing is a beast.
All right, gut feelings, man. What do you like about it? Anything you don't like?
Out the bat, this thing is a whoop monster. Whoop monster, doing 80 miles an hour, banging the whoops. You saw the bucker. Then, this thing flies, dude. This thing is just meant to send.
Look good, dude. Look good. You got at least 60, 70 feet out of this.
I mean, it's probably like 150, let's be real.
Right from the showing floor for the most part.
Yeah, bone stock, Pro R.
All right. What about creature comforts? How do you like the car when you're in it?
You know, very minimal. Minimal would be creature comfort things that I'm used to having in a side-by-side. For one, these tires are lacking a little bit of go-go juice in the dunes. From there, it definitely would be the Click 6 harnesses. Not really my style. I'm not used to being able to retract back and forth while I'm riding.
Proper PRP units are probably in order for this thing, I would think.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Well, I know you don't want to get out of that seat,
Nope.
but I got to pull you out of this seat.
Nope.
I'm going to have to. He's a lot bigger than me though, so it might be a struggle. But we got to get this thing to rake, dude.
All right.
That's the next step for the build. You guys are seeing the reviewing right now. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully we had some fun with you guys. You had fun watching us get wild or watching Kyle get wild. But the next step is here, and that's for us to give some feedback. Give it on over to Rick. Rick's gonna take this machine and build out a completely new unit with all the upgrades you can get from utvsource.com. So guys, make sure you do what you always do. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you wanna see in the build, and we're gonna make it happen for you. So make sure you're following UTV Source. Make sure you're following the Chronicles of Kyle, Mr. Kyle Litten. And guys, remember, life's a ride. Make it your own at utvsource.com.